up the next episode. Turn the mics up loud and fade the lights down. Cue up the next episode. It's Thursday night and another Cue It Up show. Cue up the next episode. Turn the mics up loud and fade the lights down. Cue up the next episode. It's Thursday night and another Cue It Up episode. Cue up the next episode. Turn the mics up loud and fade the lights down low. Next episode, it's Thursday night.
Again, this is a podcast where DJs of all walks of life and also music lovers and vendors come to connect, learn and grow. From pro tips to real talk, we're here to support and celebrate the DJ community.
Turn the mics loud and loud. Fade the lights, Hey, yo, kick up the next episode. Turn the mics loud and loud. Fade the lights, Hey, yo, kick up the next episode. Turn the mics loud and loud. Fade the lights,
Before it's time to spin, you've got to first cue it up.
I'm probably in your area too. Everybody who owns a laptop, they're a DJ. Everybody who owns a DSL camera, they're a photographer.
And what I'll do is put up blurbs so therefore you can see what I'm thinking about and why I chose that song. You can see the reaction of the kids. So you can kind of like get an idea of how to use it and what to expect.
Why do you want to charge for something that you have the knowledge of and these other DJs don't have the knowledge of? Share your knowledge, you know?
Right.
But DJing's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it is a lot of fun too, you know? I'm djmikiemike. I cover central, northeastern Pennsylvania, southeastern Pennsylvania, parts of New Jersey, parts of New York State.
And I'm Dwayne Dixon, the HitmanDDub from Cleveland, Ohio. And it's time to cue it up. Okay, what's up everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Cue It Up DJ podcast with me, the HitmanDDub, and my friend djmikiemike.
Hello.
And so this is a podcast for DJs of all skill levels to come to connect, learn, and grow. From pro tips to real talk, we're here to support and celebrate the DJ community. So last week, we took a deep dive into bridal shows. So I actually had a chance to go to another one. So I'm going to talk about that one, my experience next week. And the 3 takeaways from last week's show was make sure you're there to help couples picture their reception. Make sure you have a clear message because you only have a few moments to talk to each potential client. And then also, since there was so much information given on the show, I tried to put all the bullet points into a blog post that you can find in our group Facebook group page, the Cue It Up podcast group page. And I hit all the main points that we talked about, but I also included a workbook because we also talked about checklists and charts to keep keep to kind of like make sure that we get the best return on our investment and make sure that we are prepared. So I include like a checklist. Also, I included sample scripts. So those that don't know what to say or how to say it, I try to give you some guidelines. Again, this is not something that you memorize and then you quote word for word, but it's something to kind of like give you a guide to get you started. And then here's a sample lead capture form. And then the most important thing is the follow-up, because you can do all the bridal shows, you can get all the leads, but if you don't follow up, those leads won't turn into bookings. So I try to create a 5-touch, I guess you could say, workflow. So it can kind of like help you decide what to say, or how to say your follow-ups, be it in text, email, or phone call. And speaking about that, I did talk to Tom, so it's just a matter of me sending the paperwork and making it official for Wedding Wire, and hopefully before the end of the year, we have Tom from Wedding Wire to come and talk to us about how to be not only successful on Wedding Wire and the knot, but successful in, because there's a lot of steps that he gave me, good steps to follow in order to like follow up on the leads, to turn those leads into bookings.
Yeah, if you don't follow up on them, they just evaporate,
Right, or you get ghosted.
Yep.
And today, even though the song said cue it up Thursday night, it's Wednesday night. We're going to move it. We moved it over so we don't interrupt everybody's Thanksgiving dinner. And this is just a laid-back Thanksgiving DJ hangout where we're going to try to have fun creating this playlist for tonight. Because, there's really, you got like your Christmas playlist and you got your Valentine's playlist, but it's really not an official Thanksgiving playlist. So what were you going to say, Mike?
Hey, if we were here Thanksgiving night, you might have had one of these with me again.
Uh-huh.
He was eating all that turkey, boom, it'll knock me right out.
Yep. So for Thanksgiving, speaking about Thanksgiving, usually Thanksgiving is, and you can think of it like a regular wedding event or any event where there are sections to it. So Thanksgiving, you usually have like you're cooking the turkey and you bring out the turkey, you eat the turkey, or if you don't do turkey, you can do like, chicken, duck, ham, and I eat beef, so I have roast beef. So whatever your main dish is, and then you move from there to your side dishes, and then your desserts, and then usually our family, they play spades or card games. If you're not doing that, then you're watching the football games. So that's where it can get kind of like loud. And then from there, it's usually wind down and everybody's stuff can't move. And then you wake up for Black Friday. So we're going to be thinking about that as we do our playlist.
That sounds great.
Okay.
I'm like Oscar from on Sesame Street. I eat everything.
I thought you was going to say you was like Oscar. You're a grouch.
No. That's one thing I try not to be as grouchy. I try. Sometimes I do get grouchy, but we're all human. But I'm like Oscar. I'm a garbage can,
Mm-hmm. Yep, and I would like to say hi to Donna Blinn. I see he's in the chat. Buddy's in the chat.
Yep. Buddy's eating his pizza tonight, too, which is cool.
All right, so this is how this is going to go. Let me get everything set up. Come out of there. There, boom. And our playlist is called The Gravy Train. So in the past, we have done playlists, but our playlist was more so for picking songs that work on the dance floor. So tonight we're not thinking about songs that work on the dance floor per se. We're picking songs that goes with each part of the night, Thanksgiving night. Think of this as we're in charge of creating the background music for like a TV sitcom or movie. So when we're talking about like the main dish, like the turkey jam, think about songs that go with a turkey or your main dish.
Well, I'll tell you, for me, like preparing the turkey, getting everything ready, you run back and forth to the store or whatever. I have to I have to hear some AC/DC, like Thunderstruck, Motley Crue, stuff like that. It gets me pumped up because I want to get this stuff done,
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we'll ease on to other stuff. But
Okay.
I have to have something pumping me up,
All right. So you say your Thunderstruck is the one.
Yeah.
All right. I'll put that as number 1. Let me see if I can go. I hope I got my things together. Let's see. There we are. So Thunderstruck. And again, as you know, this is not a one-way street. This is a two-way street. So if you have any song suggestions, just eat it. Because I have that down where Al.
Check in from Memphis.
Just eat it. We got DJ Flavor
Flavorland?
Flavor the One from Memphis. Welcome.
Hello, DJ Flavor the One. Glad to see you make it tonight.
Yep. So we're thinking we're gonna try to stick with 5 songs for each one of these sections. So for our turkey jams, and again, it don't have to be just turkey. It could be ham, beef, duck. Let me see. What do I have?
Prepared for your meal. That's, for your main course.
Let me see. What do I have? I have Eat It. Fancy. Walker Hayes. Fancy like. Let me see. I'm going to try to play and talk over it so I don't get hit with copyrights.
Yeah,
I thought I had took this off. Let me see. All right. So those that don't know what fancy sound like, it is.
Go ahead. Oh, you fancy, huh?
This is a great tune.
Mm-hmm.
Great tune.
And I like that that mix because it got that little. I could just see my character taking the turkey out the oven and bouncing, and then have it be Big Mama with the big white hips bouncing back and forth to the song.
I would go with Smack That.
All right.
That's on the big white hips. But for my turkey, it definitely has to be chicken fried.
Chicken fried.
Yeah, Zach Brown band.
Zach Brown, I have that one. Yup.
That is that is an amazing song. I mean, it's a country song, but it has so many different beats to it. I did a Polish wedding, and the bride didn't want to do the Polish bridal dance. She picked out some country songs. She was strictly country.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody was dancing with her, so I came up. Her mom wanted to play the Polish bridal dance. I said, "Here's on the contract." She doesn't want it, so still nobody's dancing with her. And it's like 10 minutes into it. I kept on announcing, ladies and gentlemen, please come up and dance with the bride. Nope. So I went out there. I said, "Hey, Jess, how about we put chicken fried on? Is that country?" I said, "Yeah, it's country." Okay. So I put that on. People started getting up dance with her because it has that little polka beat to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it got everybody in that little beat, that little groove, especially the older Polish people, But for Turkey Day, I mean, like you said, I know Buddy said he's having chicken. There we go, a little chicken fry.
Yummy, yummy. Ohio players. All right, let me see if it's that one too. All right, so chicken fry. Let me see if I can play a snippet. Get to the main part.
Wine and a little bit of chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night.
Yep.
That's a excellent song.
Yep. A lot.
you hear
If
that?
you notice, a lot of those country songs like that hit just right for moments like this.
Yep. Yep, definitely.
And then yummy, yummy. I think this is the. Buddy, tell me if this is the right one.
Yummy, 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 I got love in my tummy and I...
Is it that one? He'll probably answer in a few minutes. Yummy.
That's a good song too.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. So we got our 5. So let's move on to the next part. Now we move from our main dish to our side dishes. Our mac and cheese. Let me see. What do I have for that one? Oh, butter. Butter by B2S.
Okay.
Butter by
Yeah,
B2. Yep, Buddy said, yep, that's the right one.
Yeah,
Let me see.
definitely.
Oh, I have Getting Jiggy with It. Will
Yep.
Smith.
Well, I have a special one for the desserts, but I'm not gonna say that yet.
All right.
But for like the side dishes and stuff, I want to go with. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of a song here, so let me just flip over here. I'm gonna go with Best of My Love, because the Best of My Love, it's your side dish, and usually that just solidifies that main dish, and it's like, oh my god, it's great,
And that also fits the vibe too. Like
Oh,
a
yeah.
perfect soundtrack. Best of
Yes.
mine. And then I had just had one, you gotta go with that You Name It. That beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes.
That's a great tune, man. I love that one.
I think it's just You Name It. I think you.
And then also for a side dish, also you could go with Let's Stay Together, because your main dish and your side dish, they stay together.
Let's stay together. All right.
Together,
Mhm.
now and forever. By Al Green.
Okay. All right, so we're zipping right through these.
I know. We want to move on to dessert.
All right.
So when they say dessert's ready, it's like, who let the dogs out?
Maybe we go back and add some more.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
I always tell potential clients, shut up and give me your money and don't call me, I'll call you. All right, so now we choose desserts, the slow jams.
Well, I'm just gonna go with one to get everybody up to the table for the dessert, and it's who let the dogs out, because everybody's gonna come rushing for those desserts, like for your pumpkin pie or apple pie, the chocolate pudding or chocolate pie. You got whipped cream. You got all that good stuff, and people are having a coffee or whatever type of drink they're drinking. But who let the dogs out? It's like, well, watch out. This one wants a piece of pumpkin pie. That one wants a piece of apple pie. Give me a pudding. Give me this. Give me that. You're like, I only have 2 arms. I'm not an octopus,
Mm-hmm. Happy Together by the Turtles. So that's almost like the one that you say. I'm going to put that over here.
Okay.
Because I think he's like a minute behind us. Turtles. I'll put Turtles so I don't know. Who let the dogs out?
That's just to start off when we're calling everybody up for dessert. But dessert, you want to start to relax already too. So that was just to get everybody's attention. That dessert is ready.
I love Rocky Road. Let me see. Do I have that one? See. So is that for your side dish or desserts, buddy? I love Rocky Road. Let me see. I love.
Weird Al has some great music.
Nope, I don't have that one. Cherry Pie. Okay.
Cherry Pie is an excellent song. And then you got Apple Peaches Pumpkin Pie by I think it's the Krieger Brothers. That's a polka. Buddy, you should know that one out in Chicago, right, pal?
Which one did you say?
Apple Peaches Pumpkin Pie. Who's not ready? Holler I. Let's all play hide and seek.
All right, Apple Peaches
Pumpkin Pie.
Pumpkin Pie.
I think the Krieger Brothers did it. A lot of polka music, a lot of artists did the same songs. They weren't worried about suing each other. They were just happy that somebody else was singing the song too with them.
Oh, I have Jay and the Techniques. Let me see if it's this one.
That
Is that it?
that ain't it. The one I was talking about was the polka, but that works too. The Jay and the Techniques. That's an excellent song too. They modernized the polka, and it's great. A lot of people don't know this music because you don't hear it that often.
Mm-hmm. So I'll go look for I'll put polka down. Go look for the polka version. Rockin' Robin, Jackson 5. Oh yeah, that has a nice swing. Yep.
That's a great song. Rockin' Robin, Rockin' Robin. The Archies, Sugar.
Oops.
Oh honey, honey.
Rockin' Robin, J5.
You know we ain't gonna get flagged with me singing. I'm so out of tune, it's unbelievable.
You said the Sugar one, the Archie version.
Yeah, the Archies.
Okay. I'm in a silly mood. Sorry, guys. Yeah, you got to be in a silly mood for the playlist we trying to put together.
Yeah. We want to make it fun because, I mean, you're going to have so many generations when it comes to the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I come from a very big family. My mom and my uncle are the last two left from that generation. And I'm an only child. So, and then my uncle's children, there's three of them. One lives down in Georgia, one lives in Chambersburg, and the other one lives out, I want to say about 45 minutes away from Pittsburgh. So we don't see that much of each other, but me and Gail always communicate on the phone. We're, phone calls or FaceTime or inboxing or texting, because she takes care of her dad. Like I take care of my mom and stuff, and my son takes care of my mother and my wife. It's a all hands on board.
Mm-hmm. So since we zipping through this, we'll go back and see if we can add more. Because I didn't think we were going. Because usually when we do this kind of stuff, it takes us forever to get through them. So it's just like when I lesson plan. I plan. I think I have a lesson that's going to cover the whole 50 minutes, and they get done within 10 or 15 minutes. And something I think is only going to take them a second, it takes them 2 and 3 class periods.
Look, we're doing something that people don't hear on a normal basis, even if they go to a wedding or if they go to, you might hear these is like at a bazaar or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going to a wedding or a sweet 16 or graduation party, very rarely will you hear these songs. So when they do hear them, it brings a lot of attention. Especially the older people, grabs them right by the ear, like, oh, wow, we haven't heard this in forever. Hey, and a lot of the younger people are into this music too. It's unbelievable, especially the songs like from the 50s. 60s is I don't want to say a sketchy era, but it's like the first half of the 60s is the leftovers from the 50s, and then you got into that psychedelic stuff. So they had the Beach Boys, and they had the Beatles. But Beatles, Beach Boys, they were, how can you can't even describe them. There's no words to describe the greatness of both bands. It's unbelievable.
All right.
Then you got the Stones, too, so...
Let me see. Okay, so let's go into our next one. The family drama anthems. It could be anywhere from from disputes about football or playing cards or politics.
The Isley Brothers shout.
Yeah, that's what I had down too.
They're always shouting at each other. It's like, Jesus. Like I said, I'm an only child, so when we go, I go with my wife to her family side. There's my wife has, there's 7 of them in their family, and we lost track of nieces, nephews, great nieces, great nephews. There's probably over 100 people, just the complete family. It's unbelievable. So when they get together, it's like, okay, I'm gonna put my earbuds in, and I'm gonna find a nice, comfortable spot, maybe out on the porch so I can have a cigarette, and I'll put a little Adobe Gray on and drift away for a little bit.
Now, see, Will just joined us. Hey, Will.
Hey, Will, what's happening there?
So we're trying to put together our playlist, like our background music for Thanksgiving. So it's not like trying to pick songs for the dance floor. Think of it as you're in charge of putting together songs for a sitcom, TV sitcom or a comedy, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So now we're on family drama, or we have Shout. Let me see what I have. That might. Hit the Road, Jack.
That's a good one.
Ray Charles. Hit the Road, Jack.
Twisted Sister, We're Not Gonna Take It.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I had.
That is such a wide variety. It's unbelievable.
I have Bad Blood and Look What You Made Me Do by Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Oh, Yakety Shack. That's a good one. Bad Blood. Oops. Yakety Shack. All right.
Billy Joel, Big Shot.
Big Shot.
Yeah. You want to be a big shot because you know there's always somebody in the family that's always playing above what they really are. Yeah. So they come in, they have their big thick wallet in their back in their back pocket. It's like, why? We're all family here. You know? You don't even have to bring a wallet. You know.
And then Will said, my cocktail mix. So talking about cocktail, we're at the end of the night and the dishes are still, you're just tired just by thinking about washing all those dishes. So you're sitting there, your belly's full, and now you're in the food coma, chill out cuts. So what kind of songs do you think will go there? Be good for that?
Definitely Journey, Lights.
So Lights by Journey.
When the lights go down in the city.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that's a good song. It's a nice, slow.
Because I really didn't get a chance to. That's the one Craig I didn't get a chance to get to.
That's okay.
Chilled out. What do you all have in the chat for the chilled out parts where we're trying to wind down? Let me see if I can slide some of these songs in from my other. So this is it.
Dancing in the Moonlight.
Dancing
in the moonlight.
Let me see what. Drunk and I don't want to go home. Let me see. Do I have? Let me see. Oh, okay. That's this one. Let me see what that sound like. I don't read. All right.
Signed, sealed, and delivered. That's signed, sealed, and you're delivered. Your stuff. You're like, I don't want to look at another piece of food. I'm signed, sealed, and I'm delivered. By Stevie Wonder.
Stuck with you. Oh, closing time and stuck with you.
Oh, closing time is awesome. Oh my God! If John Young was here from Disc Jockey News, and Dinah Blaine, you put Huey Lewis up, he that would be it. You would have made his night. So Dinah Blaine, I don't know if you ever watched Disc Jockey News. If you do get a chance, you'll see John Young. He absolutely loves Huey Lewis.
All right, and then the next.
Could back me up on that one.
Okay. Well, if you go to the chill room, if you have him and Brian there, then they just go to town with all the song suggestions and stuff.
Yeah.
Because he had a field day just looking at my backdrop trying to name all the albums.
Yeah. Oh, Brian's like a music encyclopedia. I mean, he's Wikipedia music. I mean, the guy is so talented. So, I mean, there's so many words that you could describe him, but he is a true DJ. He's not on YouTube to try to sell you stuff. He's there like we are here to teach you stuff. But he has so much more experience than I have. I'm in it over 20 years now, but his knowledge is unbelievable. And if you have questions, you could shoot him an inbox on Facebook, or when you watch his videos, post it up on there, at Brian Esbrad. And I guarantee he's going to answer you, because that's how Brian is. He's not. There's a couple DJs that they can be very ignorant. Like, just say, you ask them a question, say about Serato or a virtual DJ, and they'll say, "Well, try to figure it out," because I had to figure it out on my own. Well, yeah, I understand that, but if you figure it out, maybe if just give us a little help. It's kindness goes a long way.
And then they have the audacity to join the DJ Help group, or anything that says DJ Help or Help period, and they have the audacity to join that, and then want to be like, just plain rude to people.
Yes.
And Donna Blend said, "Yep, he's a true DJ, 100%, and he watched them for years, but he won't add them on Facebook."
He won't add Donna Blend on Facebook?
I'm thinking he's talking about John, not Brian, per se.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because sometimes it got to the point where it's like, I get friend requests, and I was like, didn't I add you already? Because you got so many people hijacking other people's, pages and all that stuff.
Yes.
So I kind of slowed down on accepting requests.
Oh, I know. It's every day I'm getting hit up with like 60, 70 friends requests, and I'm looking, okay, they're friends with Jay, they're friends with Buddy, they're friends with other guys from Disc Jockey News. And it's like, I look, see what they're about, and sometimes I will accept their friends requests, sometimes I won't. It's not I don't want to be ignorant to them, but it's like, okay, we have 4 friends in common, and your style of DJing is nowhere near my style of DJing. So it's like, what do we really have in common?
Mm-hmm.
But one song that came to my mind, it's like when everybody's there and it's before the meal is served, or when everybody's starting to get there. It's by Neil Diamond, "What a Beautiful Noise." Because you're with family, and it is a beautiful noise.
And let me see. This will be I guess you can call this our pre-meal list.
What a beautiful noise coming in from the streets.
What a beautiful night.
A beautiful sound, beautiful noise.
Beautiful noise. Let me see. Do I have that one?
It's what honestly, I think that's probably one of Neil Diamond's best songs.
Beautiful. Yeah, I don't have that one. Neil, unless I'm spelling it wrong. Neil Diamond. Neil. Boom. Neil.
That's Sweet Caroline there. September Morn. Crackler Rosie. That's an excellent song. I am, I said.
Mm-hmm.
No, beautiful noise. America, that's awesome. I mean, the guy is he's an American icon for musicians. He writes his own music. does everything himself. He wrote songs for the Monkees. UB40 took one of his songs and made it #1.
Mm-hmm.
Red Wine.
Oh, that's the one I forgot to add to. Was it here or?
Red Wine.
Yeah, right here. I'll put that.
But yes, Buddy is everyone's friend. Dinah Blend. He's one hell of a guy too. And if he's not your friend, I'll give you one little clue, so he will become your friend. Send him a gift card for some pizza joint out in Chicago. Guarantee your buddy's going to accept your friendship. Right, buddy? I love you, man.
It's in his name.
Yeah.
Oh, we did. I thought we started. All right. So we at our Black Friday turn up. I was thinking, "Welcome to the Jungle" and Push It.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I went Black Friday shopping one time. That ain't happening ever again. No. People fighting, screaming, cursing.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the women are so cruel and rude. I mean, it's not picking on women, but they're ready to fist fight with men over a Barbie doll. It's like, my daughter wants that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here, have it. I don't want to get stabbed. I don't want to get punched in the head or not like that, you know?
Yeah, I did. I got up one time for Black Friday. That's back when I used to get the newspaper, because then I circled the exact item I wanted, because Kmart would have it like, we have a sale on this item between this time, and then a sale on another item between that time. So I made sure I get there to get something cheap.
You got to go with Motley Crue too. Shout out to Devil, because they're like all devils when they're out there.
All right, Motley Crue. It was what?
Shout out to Devil.
Shot at the Devil?
Yep.
Okay, shot. Let me see, do I have that one?
Shout at the
Yeah.
Devil.
Did I spell that right?
SHOUT.
Oh, UT shout. Okay.
Yeah, shout at the Devil.
Okay. Shout. Nope, I don't have that one. All right. So we got two more. Do the mashed potatoes. James Brown. That was, let me put this back up here. That would be our side dishes. JB. Let me see what else is shopping. Oh, I say Bee Gees. Staying Alive.
Standing like, oh yeah.
Because every time I
Definitely.
see, I think about John Travolta or Tobey Maguire when he got the black Spider-Man suit, and the way he was dancing down the street.
Yep. You're probably be staying alive after you get done with Black Friday shop. It's like, I made it home. I'm alive. Like I said, they're like a bunch of little monsters, these adults. It's like, my God, I see 4 or 5-year-old children acting more mature than used people on Black Friday shopping.
Mm-hmm.
My cousins used to come in from New Jersey, and my cousins, their 2 wives, and this is, you know, the stores open at a certain hour, like at 4 o'clock in the morning. They would leave at 11:30 at night and stand there and wait in line till the store open up. Now you got Amazon. You don't have to worry about getting cold. Boom, you just go on there and order what you want, and it's delivered. You can have it overnight if you want to. If you're a Prime member, boom, it's there.
Mm-hmm. What about thrift shop? Macklemore.
Macklemore, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Mashed potato by James Brown. Yes, well, that's a great one, man.
Yep, I put that. I had added that to our side dishes.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and finish your pre-meal, since before the party starts. Noise. Let me go back and take a look at some of the ones that we didn't do. That. Oh, Family Affair.
Yep. Family Fair. That, oh my God, yeah, that's
Mary J. Blige.
And that is such an amazing song. And the one part of it I had to take and edit it a little bit, especially a couple wanted it, but they said, "No, there's that one part. That's no problem. I can edit it for you." And
Mm-hmm.
I took that one little section out, and they were so happy with it.
Let me see what else. Oh, what about Starving?
Yeah.
Is it Haley Steinfeld? Let me see.
Yep.
Is
That's
it
a good song.
right here?
Until I tasted you. You do things to my body. When you give me the whole damn zoo. Tasted you. Don't know that I didn't know that.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. I gotta set my cue point so I can go right to the chorus.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
I just have it set to the beginning of the song, where the main part starts, and where I mix out.
Yeah, but you know what? There's so many different versions today. You got the regular version, the extended remix version.
Mhm.
You have the extended version. You have the remastered version. You have the remastered version. It's like, okay, you know. So then, that's when I color code them. So I know which one's which. Like for all my, well, I use virtual DJ, so for all my live music,
Mhm.
it's like a mustard, like a oh my gosh, it's like a deli mustard, like a baby poop mustard, you know,
Ugh.
that color. So that way I know it's a live sign. And this way I don't like to really play live music when I'm DJing. But then there's times you get a party, they want the live version, so that's why I have the live versions of certain songs,
Mhm.
especially like "Don't Stop Believing." That's
But that's got to be. There's another version. I thought like a lot of the '80s and before, because you really didn't have like the sequencers and computer generated music, so a lot of them had to really play.
really sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually Steve Perry really singing. I mean, people were amazed that that was him singing. I mean, he's a true artist. I mean, they get up there and sing for close to 2 hours. It's unreal, unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. And let's see, Friday, I'm in Love by The Cure. This is what Buddy suggested.
If Monday's blue, take my heart off. Saturday waits, Sunday always never hesitate.
So that'll be our pre-meal.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
And now look up
Can you
Drinking
do the
Again.
pro-
Drinking
first?
Again.
Proclaimers, 500 miles, is it?
500 miles on.
I would walk
Yeah.
500 miles.
Well, why am I doing that? I can just copy this song. Copy, boom, and paste. Cure, put that. And 500 miles. And then let me see. He has said, drinking again. Pretenders. I'm a great pretenders. I'm thinking that might be for the family, that family portion, you know, where you had the ruckus.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Somebody pretending. That goes back to what you were saying earlier.
Yeah. I mean, every family has, believe me. It's so funny. They say, you know, my family's perfect. And then all of a sudden you meet the whole family. Oh, that one ain't that perfect there, or that one ain't that perfect. So, again, I'm an only child, so I have no sisters and brothers. I'm happy with my, can't say adopted family, my brother-in-laws and sister-in-laws. It's, I don't refer to them as a brother-in-law or a sister-in-law. I refer them to as my brother or my sister.
On 500 miles. Oh, let's see. I know I have the Proclaimers for 500
Proclaimers,
miles. Yep.
500 miles. That's it right there. That's an awesome song.
All right, so I think we got. Oh, I forgot to put down drinking again. Because I don't know what that sounds like.
99 bottles of beer in the wall. 99 bottles of beer. Take one
Okay.
down, pass it around. 98 bottles of beer.
Drinking again. I guess that can go before pre-meal. Also, because you have your people that come in, they come in all lit up before they even hit the party.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I know.
Let me put maybe
You know?
put that over here. Drinking again, and Who's That by Frank Sinatra. All right, so I think we have a nice little list.
Yeah.
I'll slide
We
this up.
covered so many different genres with that list, too.
Let's see if we can recognize any like patterns. So for our pre-meal, to setting up our movie, little sitcom, we have Beautiful Noise, Family Affair, Starving, Friday, I'm in Love, and then I Would Walk 500 Miles, Proclaimers. Okay. That's almost like the alternative kind of
Yeah.
laid backish, kind of soft rockish kind of genres. Then we have Thunderstruck, Just Eat It, Fancy Like, Chicken Fried, and Yummy Yummy Yummy. Now that was multi-genres. Hard rock, parody, pop, soul,
Country.
and country, yup.
Yeah.
Butter, Getting jiggy with it, best of my love, you name it. Let's stay together, happy together, do the mashed potatoes. Side dishes seem like they came off as poppy kind of like songs.
Yeah, they did.
And see what was. This is more your boppers.
Yeah. Except for Best of My Love, that's more of a slow down, you know, you're just like, okay, you know.
No, actually that's a groove song. If you really think about it. Cause that goes back to the Big Mama with the wide hips. She getting her groove.
God, yeah. Ooh, boy.
Yeah,
Watch
it's not
out.
slowed down too much. She could do a lot with those little in between those beats.
Yeah, oh God, oh.
And won't drop the pan either. And then dessert, let me see. Who lets the dogs out? Cherry
That's
pie.
Call everybody up to dessert.
Rock and roll. Yeah, that's like a little smooth kind of sugar, red wine. And I haven't heard of drinking again. Yeah. All right, the family.
Frank Sinatra's. Sometimes they classify some of his music as jazz.
Mhm.
He's just another one. He's just an amazing artist. Unbelievable.
I just put him in wedding vocals. I just give him his own genre. I can't put. He's not really.
I mean, he's all over the place with his genres. I mean, it's jazz, and it's oldies, then it's solo artist. He's just vocal. I mean, it's like, okay, I just have him down as vocals. That's it.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, he's just unbelievable.
Yep. He's multi genre. So
Yes.
because I can't put him in jazz because I don't picture him as jazz sounding.
No, it's just, I don't know if they're, because if you listen to some of his music, it's like he's talking his way through the song,
Mm.
and then the orchestra behind him is so powerful, then they lower down a little bit, and they hear him talk or sing, and then they get very strong again with their music. Then it'll tone down. You hear him sing again, and it'll back up with the orchestra again. So that's why I think some of his songs are classified as jazz.
Yeah, because it also could be like, I don't know if it would be like big bandish.
Yes.
Cause I just know it'd be like oldies, like your 50-ish kind of.
Yeah.
So that's why I just put down wedding vocals for my genres, but then I find more of his songs in my hand dance crates. The old hand, because a lot of the older couples like to do the hand dance or slow dance kind of ballroom dancing kind of stuff to his songs.
Yes. Him and Tony Bennett.
Mm-hmm.
They like I said, also the Rat Pack, D. Martin, Sammy Davis Jr. I mean that whole group of guys there, Tony Bennett, Pat Boone, they were a class by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're a genre by themselves. There's not too many artists that really could step into their categories that they covered.
Mm-hmm. And those are the songs, and those are the people. If I walk into the venue and see a lot of older folks, those are the songs that I'll play because those are great sing-alongs, and they'll sing and belt those songs out.
Oh God! And they know every word of the song.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, wow, that's great. That is amazing.
Yeah, because for the wedding I did for Kelvin last year, because the bridal party were chain smokers. So they spent a lot of their time coming in dancing, then they had to go out and vape or smoke. So I'm left stuck with older people that didn't want to dance. So somebody asked for a microphone, and normally I don't give them my microphone, but I'm glad I made the exception. Gave them my microphone, and it turned out to be a whole different vibe I wasn't expecting. Because they was like going, it was almost like a table karaoke, impromptu kind of things. They'll start singing, then another one. It's almost like they had their old people verses version of it. If you ever, if you know what verses is, where you have the two groups trying to go against each other, matching their catalog, music catalog.
Yes. Yep. Well, it's nice too with Serato, with virtual DJ. You really don't even need the karaoke version of them anymore, because like that group of people, they know every lyric of that song, they know what key it is in, everything, and they will sing it to the T. As compared to the younger people that want to do karaoke, they need the lyrics up there. I used to do karaoke, and I had a school teacher. She asked to sing Tequila. I said, okay, no problem. She goes, do you have the lyrics? And I'm like, excuse me? I need the lyrics, Mike. I'm like, it's only one song, only one word, Tequila. I said, I'll give you the thumbs up to when to say it. John, oh, can you please put the words up? I'm like, okay. And she was a school teacher. I'm like, oh my God. She taught junior high or middle school. Like, okay. I mean, I could see if it was a hard song to sing, but it was Tequila.
No, I need the words, because I tell my students and the youth choir all the time, I'll get up there and mess words up like what? Oh, yeah. You know what the words are. You sing the right words, but this is the pitch. Because I'll get up there and mess songs up. In my older age, I'll mess up names, especially names that it's not spelled phonetically right. I'll butcher them all. I'll butcher them all the time.
Well, that's a maybe we could do a show about that in the near future, about calling out the names for the wedding party, especially Italian names and Polish names. I mean, I had to write everything phonetically, and I did an all-Italian wedding, and the great-grandma came over from Sicily, and she didn't want me to write the stuff down the way I was writing it down, and it turned out to be an all-out war between the grandma and the great-grandma. I'm like, oh, boy. You want to see Italian people fight, so the hands are go,
All right, then we have, I see DJ Pretty Boy is here. He said he's not used to seeing us here. He almost missed us because we were coming to the end of our show. So he almost, because he would have been surprised if he had came and we were gone within an hour, because he used to us going like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yep. And then Kevin said we're going to make a holiday business party playlist. We can do that too.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yep, so we got, pronouncing names for at a wedding. You just suggested that one. We got the making the holiday business party. And then hopefully we'll have Tom from Wedding Wire before the end of the year. And then I got my recap of my my bridal show that I went to. And I also on DJ Pretty Boy. Yep, I still got up. You had said that you're getting ready to do your first one. I did a blog with all our key points that we had talked about in our last week episode. So if you want to check that out, and also I put up a flip book that have a lot of stuff in it. Let me see.
I love the sound effects of when the page is turning.
Oh yeah,
that sounds great.
Yep. So I have a lot of stuff that we had talked about that maybe they could be helpful. So check that out, and you can download it too. Yeah, that took forever. Try to figure out how to do it, but now. So hopefully the next ones, because there's a couple of them that I want to turn into like books. They still turn pages. Or is that?
Remember that emergency wedding I did back in September, where the DJ supposedly got in a car accident?
Yeah.
And that's the one was that all the alternative music.
Uh-huh.
Well, here, the DJ didn't get in a car accident. He was at the hospital that night. I don't know why, but that Saturday he was DJing at a club up here in Scranton, He posted videos, he posted pictures, everything. And now the bride and groom called him for their get their money back. He said, "I'm sorry, there's no refunds." They said, "Well, you canceled on us." And under false pretenses, you said you were in a car accident, which you weren't. The hospitals can't give up no information because of HIPAA. But now they're turning around and suing them.
That's what I was going to say, because because now you can pretty much take screenshots, download, use
Yes.
use like Facebook or Instagram video download that information, and go to court.
Yep. And matter of fact, he is on Wedding Wire and he's on The Knot. And the sister-in-law of the bride, they have the same first name, but it's spelled differently. And he's ghosting the bride and groom, but here the sister-in-law left him a 1-star review, and she said, "I wish I could leave a -10 for what he did." And she said, "Here, go to his Facebook page, and you could see what he did. Go to his YouTube channel, see what he did." And then she mentioned my name in it. She goes, "Thank God for DJ Mikey Mike. If it wasn't for him, my sister-in-law would not have the wedding would have been a complete bust." You know, so she acknowledged me for it. I was happy about that. I've been in a bunch of magazines, Dwayne. I never mentioned. I hate to pat myself on the back. I just people call me up from different magazines from the air, not just locally, but like from New York. I don't want to say tri-state area, but they interviewed me. They had me in the book. They interviewed different bridal, the brides that I did their wedding for. They were amazing what they said about me. Then that the lady who's doing the story, she called me up, and I had to give my input into it too. I was like, "Geez," I said, "This is great." I said, "Is there a way I could get a copy?" She goes, "Yeah, no problem, Mike. I'll send you a digital copy. I'll send you a hard copy." I said, "Thank you." And like before we were talking prior to the show, the one year I won Best of the Best DJs. I mean, that is an accomplishment, but my biggest accomplishment is the certificate of appreciation from the American Legion. I DJ a lot of stuff for the veterans, and we have a World War II veteran that's still with us. God bless him. He's 100 and going to be 102 years old now this year. And we have the one gentleman. He's a Korean War veteran. He's 96 years old. He's not one that comes there, or he's not there at the party. He's one of the people that come to help. 96 years old. If you ever seen this gentleman, you would not believe it. He looks like he's in his maybe middle to late 70s. Active. His mind is so strong. He can't lift heavy things and stuff. He tries. He does the best he can, but he's serving the veterans. And there is a lot of younger veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder. He's right there. He's talking to them, and it's amazing what this older man does. And I know they're having a big party tomorrow. Not a party, but they're serving turkey dinners they're going to 2 or 3 different nursing homes, and they got meals donated for them. They got desserts donated for them. It's amazing what this lady I can't say she's in charge of it, but she puts a lot of stuff on her shoulders, and she accomplishes so much for these veterans. It's unbelievable. So, it's nice to see that, especially for Thanksgiving, because a lot of them don't have any families left already. So, especially the Korean War veterans, even the Vietnam veterans. So, these veterans are giving thanks to those veterans that fought for our freedom. It's like unbelievable, unreal. And they love all variety of music when I go to DJ for them. They like polkas, they like disco, it's unreal. But going back to what you talking about, either the wedding and the older people are singing Frank Sinatra. I learned one thing. My cousin is she's in charge of the dementia unit and Alzheimer's patients unit. And this one lady came up and asked if she could sing a song. And then she goes, "Can I sing 3?" I said, "Yeah, that's no problem." I know one was Frank Sinatra, "My Way." I think the other one was a Tony Bennett song. And the other one might have been a Frank Sinatra song. So my cousin comes up and she goes, "Mike, what did Marielle want?" I said, "She wants to sing 3 songs." "Don't you give that microphone to her. She don't even know her name." Well, I don't care if she hums along. I don't care what she does. I want to give her the microphone. That lady sang all 3 songs, word for word, right in key. There's something with music and dementia patients and Alzheimer's patients. They can forget their son, their daughter, their husband, whoever, but they don't forget the lyrics to music. Music touches so many people and touches them in so many different ways. It's unbelievable. So that's why I'm happy what I do. I know you're happy about it too. I know, buddy, all us DJs are happy about it. Hey, that's our goal. Make people happy, make them smile. Forget about this crazy world for 4, 5, 6 hours, whatever we have to do, and we're good with that.
Mm-hmm. And to the blog with all the information that we talked about last week for the Bridal shows, and then the flip book, I put the link in the chat at ddixon.com/post/DJ tips. So I'll put that
website again too, buddy.
Yep. So I'll put that. I'll put the link also in the description when we get off. And then don't forget, it's also, I posted it in, I know, the public group on Facebook, the CUEITUP podcast. And I think I shared it. I think I shared it to all of my stuff, that and the private group. This is what
I'm looking at Pretty Boys. Did we ever DJ a Thanksgiving party? No, I haven't. I've done a brown bag Wednesday, and that is a crazy night. You want to talk about people getting intoxicated? Wow. I don't know how they get up and eat turkey the next day after all that drinking that night before. The one guy is, "I'm going home to cook my turkey." I'm like, oh boy, I can imagine what that bird looked like the next day, because he was putting it in the oven, and that was at 11:30 at night. Thinking, he's not going to wake up. That bird's going to wither right down to about 2 pounds, you know?
Yep, I did it for my church, because my churches usually do a community Thanksgiving dinner kind of thing. So I provide the background music for that. And then the guy that plays the organ at my old church, he had his family reunion the day after. So it's that Black Friday. So that was the closest thing to a Thanksgiving dinner.
That's what you did. That touches me right here inside, man. Is that so many people, they're looking to get paid all the time. You know, you give a little, that little bit that you're giving is going to go a long, long way, and people will never forget that. Never.
And he says, "What's a brown bag party? Is it brown bag or brown bag?"
BAG. Brown. That's what they call it here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Brown bag, because basically we had paper bags when you went to the local grocery stores, and they were brown, so they just called it Brown Bag Wednesday, and it stuck. And that's from like the mid '80s up till now.
So they just put all the food and stuff in a brown bag, and you just pick it up.
Yep.
Is that?
Yeah. Yep. But the parties are at the bars, so that's what they the bars call it Brown Bag Party or Brown Bag Wednesday. So the people they'll go to the store, they'll do all their grocery shopping, and we didn't have plastic bags back then. Everything was a brown bag, brown paper bag. So and not now today, you get one of the paper bags, they rip. I'm like, oh, double that up for me, please, you know.
Oh, because you gotta remember, DJ Shane, you went back too far. To us the 80s and 90s is, it's not too far back to for us, but for them, it's like,
yeah. I know. They can watch videos on YouTube about the 70s and 80s.
Cause I used to hate, cause I was a bagger. That was my first job.
Yep.
Or going to the grocery store and putting stuff in the bag, and when you take it out the cart to put it in your car, it busts, and all your stuff falling down.
Oh. And how about we had, again, I'm not picking out ladies, but these older ladies, they want certain things in this bag and certain things in that bag, and you're trying to explain to them, it's going to be a little too heavy. No, that's how I want it. And then they get outside, they can't get it out of the cart, so now they're looking for somebody to help them to get it out of the cart, to put it in their car. But then when they get home, there you are carrying 1 or 2 items at a time into their house. It's like, told you so, you know?
Yeah, I just had flashbacks of when I was working at Zayre's. I was a stalker, and during like during this time, when I come home from college, they would open 24 hours. So I did the night shift. And why is it every time a little old lady would come there, she'll order this big, huge furniture item, and the item is never on the floor. And when you go and look it up in the computer, they says it's one item. So that means it's back in the storage, and it's not on top. It's behind stuff at the bottom. So I'm not big, so I have to climb and get it out. And then after I do all that, why does this little old lady buy this huge furniture item driving this little teeny tiny car? I was like, how do you think you're going to get that in that car? So that means we have to go cut the box open and then put each little piece in the car so it can fit.
Now, yours there's, did you have a Cabbage Patch fight out there when the Cabbage Patches were released? Or there's here, they had this all-out war. People were arrested going into the store. People were fighting. I mean, it was all over the news. And I think it even made nationwide news.
Yep.
There's in Wilkes-Barre. I mean, it was unbelievable how these people fought. I mean, it's a Cabbage Patch, though. I mean, my mother and my grandmother went down, and I think you were limited 2 per person. So my grandmother got 2, my mother got 2, but they waited till after that crowd got in, and then they went down because it was an all-out war. I mean, it was horrific. I mean, they were just, people were at each other's throats for these dolls. It's like, they're cute, but why would you fight over a doll? Again, it makes all kind of people make this world go around, you know?
Yep.
But when you mentioned Zayre's, I'm like, oh my God, we had a Zayre's right here in Wilkes-Barre.
Yeah, because it started off as Zayre's, I believe, and then it went to Ames.
Yep. Hills.
Yep.
Hills and then Ames. Yep.
Yep. So, because I worked when it did the 3 changes, just like I worked at the supermarket. It went from Fisher's to Fazio's to Dave's. I think that was the order.
When I started working, I think I was in 5th grade. I used to work up the local municipal dump up here, and we had to pick up the papers alongside the fence. By the time you got done at the end of the day, the next, the guy come down with the truck, pick us up. You're looking, and you're like, oh my God, I just picked up all the papers off that fence. Oh, there's all new papers there. So the next day we had work. Then I got a job as a paper boy. My one buddy was giving up his paper out, and the Times leader went on strike. I'm like, oh, what are we gonna do now? Here the next day, Citizens Voice came out. They're a unionized paper. Citizens Voice is still around. Times leader is still around. But the Times leader is not union. Citizens Voice is union. But guess who prints that union paper? The Times leader. I'm like, what kind of union do they have? They have only some clerical workers. That's it. And everything else is done at the non-union shop. No.
And
Yeah,
I was going to say, and Pretty Boy said, y'all went way too far back.
Pretty Boy, what year were you born, sir?
Because we could tell him some stories.
Oh, God, yeah.
Because I remember when I was little, I used to literally thought the word was black and white, because black and white TVs was the only thing that we had. So I thought it was black and white.
At Zares, do you remember they had a black and white portable TV, a 3-inch screen on it? It was a black box. Do you remember that?
Yep.
I had that. Oh my God. That was one of my Christmas presents. I had to have that TV. And it was great because you have one antenna, you take it out. We only had 3 channels, 16, oh, actually 4, 16, 22, 28, and WVIA. So you go outside. I don't care where you went. You always had those 3 channels, you know?
Yep. I had I think it was called a Watchman because you had the Walkman, but then there was a Watchman. There was one that came that size with the little TV. He was born in 90.
I was out of high school 7 years already. I was 25, pretty boy.
But at least he was born when the music was real good. I say the 90s was like where the music in my lifetime hit that sweet spot.
Yes. I mean, anything 50s up through the mid to late 90s was good. And then it started trailing off more and more and more and more and more. Now you're seeing, I was watching a YouTube video how these artists are basically having lip syncers sing for them, even when they're out on stage. They're not having no what do they call it, backing tracks or whatever, but that's like they pre-record their music. This is actually people singing for them while they're out on stage, something like Milli Vanilli. You know, it's like, and they hammered Milli Vanilli for the one guy committed suicide. Now, the one they said does it all the time is J-Lo. Unbelievable. And she has, they said her voice is actually, it's not really that good, but they have all this stuff that they can computerize and fix her voice up like you wouldn't believe. It's like, what? Like I made the comment on the roundtable last night. Next year we'll be talking about AI artists because there is an AI song out, a country song. I think it is in the top 10 in country if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, that's what they're talking about. It's like the top of the charts.
Yeah.
AI songs and stuff.
Yeah. Maybe our buddy from down in Texas is onto something.
So let's head on out. Let's see, because my granddaughter's been bugging me about playlists. She's like, "Have you started a playlist for tomorrow? Have you started a playlist?" I just told her, I was like, "I don't need to do a playlist ahead of time. I'm a pro. I can do it right there."
That's the truth. That is the truth. Pretty boy, you like the best. That's the best music, man.
Yep, 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Yeah, you got to throw the 50s in there too, pretty boy. You got a lot of great music from the 50s.
All right, and so let's go back through our list real quick, and I'll try to put these all in a Spotify list. So, like for our pre-meal, we have "Beautiful Noise" by Neil Diamond, "Family Affair" by Mary J. Blige, "Starving." I forget the lady's name. I closed my thing. I'll look it up later. I didn't want to.
Yeah.
Friday, "I'm in Love" by Cure. 500 Miles, The Proclaimers.
Yep.
And then for our turkey tracks, our main dish anthems, we have "Thunderstruck," "Just Eat It," Weird Al, "Fancy Like." That's Morgan Wells. I think that's his name. I know it's a country song.
Morgan Wells. I think.
Yep. "Chicken Fried." That was
Zach Brown.
Yep. And then "Yummy, Yummy, Yummy" was the Ohio Experience or Ohio Players.
Yeah.
"Butter." For our side dish bangers, we have "Butter," BTS, "Getting Jiggy with It," Will Smith, "Best of My Love." Whoa, that's the Supremes or the more. I know it's Motown. "Best of My Love."
The Eagles.
The Eagles?
Man, you got the best of my love. Best. Yeah, well, there's a bunch of. I think there's like 4 or 5 different songs out there.
Yeah.
With the name "Best of My Love," but they all fit into our therapy playlist. I mean, it's.
Oh, I was thinking emotions. I was
Well,
thinking.
that's again. I mean, that's an excellent song too. Like I said, there's so many songs with that title,
Mhm.
but all of them are great songs. There's not one that's a bad song. Best of My Love.
Mm-hmm. And Starving was Haley Steinfeld.
Yep.
You name it. Challenge. That's the Beans, Greens, Potatoes, Tomatoes by Shirley Caesar.
Mm-hmm.
And DJ was the DJ Sway, the remix god. Let's Stay Together, Al Green.
Yep.
Happy Together by the Turtles. Do the Mashed Potato by James Brown. Then Who Lets the Dog Out? Quad City. Is that DJ's?
Oh my God, I'm trying to think. Who let the dogs out?
I just know that's Jock Jam. So
Yeah, Jock Jams. I had a total brain fart then.
let me see. Dogs Out.
There you go.
I almost say the Baja Men.
Okay, yep.
I almost said Kids Bop.
Yeah.
Then we have
Kids Bop has some good music there.
Apple Peaches Pumpkin Pie, the polka version. I gotta find out who did that one because I didn't have that one. Rockin' Robin by Jackson 5. Sugar by the Archies. Red Wine by UB40.
Yep.
Drinking Again by Frank Sinatra. Then we move on to our family drama anthems. And then we have Shout by the Isley Brothers. Hit the Road Jack. Ray Charles.
Mm-hmm.
We're Not Gonna Take It. It was the rock group. We're not gonna take it. Twisted Sister.
Yeah.
Bad Blood.
reading-
Huh?
I was reading Pretty Boy's comment. He did a 20s. I've done like about 10 Roaring 20s parties. They're amazing.
Mm-hmm. I wonder, did they do that little? You know how they spin the girl around real fast and go between the legs and then throw her up and catch her?
What I did, yes, and the couple that did it were in their 70s. I was like, oh boy, please, because you know what me with DJing, somebody's always getting
Oh yeah.
hurt.
Or throwing it back out or the shoulder.
Yeah, breaking a wrist, breaking an ankle.
And then we have Yakety Sax, the Benny Hill theme, Big Shot, Billy Joel, and Pretenders. And then we have the full Coma Chill Cuts. We have Lights by Journey, Dancing in the Moonlight. I don't know. I forget who that's by, but I just recognize
Van
that.
Morrison? I think it's Van Morrison. Everybody.
Drunk, and I Don't Want to Go Home. And I forget who that was. Buddy's song. I forget who.
Jimmy Sturr is the one who sang Apple Peaches Pumpkin Pie. Pretty Boy named it.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me go back. Make sure.
I'm glad you're up on your polkas there, Pretty Boy.
And it's in the chat. Oh, Jimmy
Yeah.
Sturr.
He put Johnny Sturr, but it's Jimmy.
Oh,
Oh, Johnny. I guess he missed. There was a typo. Cricket Brothers Orchestra is right from here in, actually they were in Ashley, PA, which is the next town over from Wilkes-Barre.
and then where did we leave off? Oh, Signs Still Delivered by Stevie Wonder. Closing Time. I forget who made that one. Let me see. Closing time. Semisonic.
Simsonic.
Yep.
Yep.
And,
That's a great song to end a wedding too.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they're all intoxicated.
And I might as well look up drunk, and I want to go home. And then Stuck With You is Huey Lewis.
Huey Lewis, yes.
Drunk. Don't. That's Elle King and Miranda Lambert. All right. And then the last one, the Black Friday turn up. We have Welcome to the Jungle. That's Guns N' Roses. Push It by Salt and Pepper. Shout at the Devil by Motley Crue. Staying Alive by the Bee Gees. And Thrift Shop by Macklemore.
Those songs right there are definitely Black Friday strong playlist. If you have a party on Black Friday, you got those songs right there. That's the way to start your night.
Mm-hmm. All right, so with that, let's head on out.
King Harvest, thank you, buddy. Oh, thank you, pretty boy.
And was those artist names?
King Harvest is Dancing in the Moonlight.
All right, King Harvest. I always, every time I hear that title, I think of the beginning part, that that.
Yeah, and I get King Harvest and Van Morrison. I love both of them. They're great musicians, and for some reason, I think Dancing in the Moonlight is by Van Morrison. I don't know why.
Yeah, because I was thinking, I wasn't sure, because I was thinking Van Morrison. That's the one from the Doors, right?
No, it's Jim Morrison.
Who's Van Morrison? Let me see.
Van Morrison was just another artist.
Let me see. What did he make?
Brown Eyed Girl.
Okay. But that's almost the same thing. That's almost in the same realm.
It's that 70s genre.
Mm-hmm. Brown Eyed Girls is another one that.
Yep.
Reoccurring favorite. Now I lost track of where I was going. I'd like to thank everyone for coming, because I don't have any shout outs for this week in particular. Everybody's family.
I see Pretty Boy said muted.
Let me see. Test.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
You there, Pretty Boy?
No sound. Let me see. Cause I hear. Yeah, I hear myself.
Yeah, how about me?
Oh, he took it back. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear it through here. So.
Yeah. Pretty Boy, you scared us, man.
Yeah, because I got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Okay. Yeah, because Buddy would have told us, your mic is too low. All right. And 2 weeks in a row, our AT&T and Zoom didn't cut out on me.
No. And I'm on OBS yet, too.
Okay. But I did reset my router. Is it? I think last week I think I did it last week. After Buddy's show was cut short because he was having issues, and he said he said that he was going to go reset his router. I was like, let me do the same thing. So I did that, and mine has been working.
But OBS, I had to go back one generation.
Okay.
I updated it, and that's when I started having all these problems. And now I went back to the previous version. No problems at all.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm scared to do that Serato 4.0. I almost did it, and I watched Cool Things video, and I was like, okay, I'll try it. But then there was a lot of people complaining. I was like, no, since I know I use Serato, that's basically all that I use, as opposed to having multiple, record box for this or virtual DJ for that. I was like, no, let me just wait a while. Some of the features are great, but it's not worth me putting all that work in, tagging my music, or going to the gig and stuff is not where it's supposed to be at.
Exactly. It's great if you have the time to sit down, that you have nothing going on for maybe 5, 6 weeks, that you could sit down and go. You may have to rewrite tags and rewrite this and get everything back in order. But if you have a gig this weekend, you upgrade. Now you're stuck because it's like, wait a second, where's this at? Where's that at? It can be mind blowing. Even with virtual DJ, when they went to 2025 and I upgraded to that, I'm like,
Oh yeah, I
it
remember
did
that.
change a lot. And it was like, wow, it was a eye opener. But I'm used to it now, so thank God.
Yep, and they say wait too, because I also want to wait because I want to make sure, because they good at one software might update or Mac might update their operating system, and it's not in sync, and you update it,
exactly.
and then you're screwed.
Now, what I have my PC here. I have virtual DJ on it here. I have my Mac. Mac and PCs are different. I have my old Mac, which I used to DJ with. So I upgraded on there to this. They just did a new release again for virtual DJ. I'm like, I like it, but it's a little bit different again. The skin is different on it, but again, it's changing. It's evolving. They've changed so much since I started with them. I did actually start with Serato, but everybody wanted karaoke, and Serato didn't offer karaoke at that point in time. So that's why I switched over to virtual DJ. But when I did, I got so used to that, because you're doing 4 or 5 hours of karaoke. The boot up time is like that. Serato, because I had such a big external hard drive with all the what do you call karaoke music on, it just took forever to boot up. I mean, I would be waiting an hour, sometimes an hour and a half, for that to boot up.
Mm-hmm.
Then if it crashed during the night, it's like, oh, what do you do? So it was, I kept my fingers crossed many, many nights.
Mm-hmm.
So when virtual DJ came out and I had the karaoke, I'm like, all right, we're gonna try that, and that was it. I never looked back at Serato. I have it on my stations, my computers, because I got virtual DJ for free from the Flex 10, for the DDJ Flex or DDJ 800. I mean, I love both programs. I got Record Box too. Record Box, I don't know. I'm not accustomed to it. Give me virtual DJ, give me Serato. I'm good with that.
Mm-hmm. Because even with Serato, with the 3.5 that I have now, sometimes I have to look at it sideways because they want a hiccup. Especially if I gotta remember sometimes if I don't need internet, to shut the internet off on it. Mm-hmm. Because sometimes they'll be looking for the internet and trying to log on, and then you get that hiccup. And that's kind of scary when it does that, when you're in the middle of the transition. The music and everything plays, but the screen freezes. So it's almost like you got to DJ blindly and make sure you right on.
Exactly. Now, you have another laptop at home that you could put the new Serato on and have your other DJ laptop just run the older Serato?
Yeah, I have the second one. But
Okay,
it's still, it's like,
that's your
I'd rather
backup.
not even risk it. I'd rather have the exact same thing. Because the main thing I heard, because the second one, this one over here, I have Serato on it, but the hard drive is not as big as my Mac. So I have to use my backup external drive. And that's the one that's the main issue that a lot of people are saying they're having. When they plug it in, it's not recognizing the drive period, or all they data in their database is not updated.
Yes. You've got to reanalyze everything. I know. I was watching a video today, and they said, if it was Hugo Max did a video, and he said Serato. I think it was him, or whoever it was I was watching. They said Serato is a memory hog. The new 4.0. I'm like, wow. 'Cause Serato's usually very good with that. You know, they really keep it to a minimal. But they said for some reason this just eats up your internal storage, internal memory, like you wouldn't believe. They said basically start off with you have to have at least 16 gigs of RAM. But if you look at their website, I think it says only 8 gigs of RAM or less even. But they said it just sucks that right up instantly.
Yeah, because I wouldn't want to do it, especially if I'm running sound switch. So that means you pretty much can't run anything else. And you gotta be leery of like recording your sets on a computer, do that program, because the more stuff you have running, it's going to just take up that memory.
Yeah. Oh, you have a chance of it crashing on you. So it's like, no, you know. Sometimes it's better. The older version is better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like when a new controller comes out, people have to have it because it's a new controller by Rain or by whoever, by Newmark, whatever. And all they might have changed is the style of the button, or they might have added a couple, instead of having a turn, now they have the push tabs for it. Why? Oh, it's not, there's nothing new inside the controller. Everything inside of it's still the same. But some of the physical features on the outside change a little bit. But it still does the same thing.
All right, and then let's see. So DJ Pretty Boy said just wait till like 2 or 3 months in, maybe 6. It'll probably be longer for me because I'll probably will forget. And then yeah, that's happened to me. My iOS was not supported by the Serato 3.0, and it messed me up badly. Learned from that years ago. Never again. I just wait till the software is more seasoned before updating. And then Buddy said that is why a gaming laptop rocks. 64 gigs of RAM.
My PC's a gaming laptop, and it's a Lenovo, whatever, T9 or something like that. I forget what Lenovo it is. It was $3,500, but there's a long story behind how I got this one. And I bought my Lenovo for like $400, and I had 2 dots on the screen. After DJing one night, there was 2 bad cells on my screen, and Lenovo technician came out and destroyed my computer. Broke keys up the laptop, everything, and then they got to the point they couldn't fix it, so they replaced it with this one. It's amazing. I think I have 30-something gig of RAM in it. I mean, it's a beast. But I prefer Mac to DJ with. I'm sorry, but
yeah, Buddy says that's why. DJ Pretty Boy says to each is their own.
Yep. And then I got a real phone, the iPhone.
All right, so we at 10:50. So let's see if we can make it under 2 hours.
Yes, let's go.
It's funny how it seems like we're going in about an hour, and somehow the second hour just seems like it goes super fast.
Yeah. I'd like to thank everybody for coming tonight. I'd like to thank Dwayne for doing all the backdoor stuff that I don't do. He does it all for our show. Thank you, sir. I really, truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, man.
Yep. It's gotten to the point where this stuff, because I put all this together this morning, and the videos and all that stuff. So I'm gotten good where I can just crank those out.
Hey.
I guess after doing that website was a beast. That was hard. Trying to do that and make sure everything linked, and then going and make sure everything looks right. Then going back, making sure your mobile version looked right. And then doing that ebook. That ebook was a beast. It was one of those ones where they say it could turn your PDF or your Google file into, a flip book. Yeah, it did it, but then you have all this, it's jumbled. I'm like, that did serve me no purpose.
Well, see, when you're doing an ebook, I worked in the printing industry, and I'll give you an example. Your first page and your last page are on the same. It's a piece of film, right? We call it a flat. Your first page and your last page are on opposite sides of film. So,
Hmm.
say your first page is on your left side, your last page is on your right side, and when you put them together, it's like okay, there they are. And in between that is page two, page three, page four, page five. It's amazing how you have to do this. And before you had to number that film by hand, but then technology, boom, the computer started doing it for you, which was good. But we had to check it because the computer can make mistakes too.
Hmm.
You know?
Yeah, I was going to say, thank God for Office Max having those, their copiers be able to, you can just hit the button and they
Yeah.
automatically put the pages like it's supposed to and
Yes.
staple it for
Yes.
you.
Yep. Yep. That's what I worked at digital print, which is offset paperback, quarter offset paperback
Mm.
when offset was still around. And everything was digital. We had no film, we had nothing. We had a PDF file come in. We sent it out to the Xerox copier, and it was just boom, printed out one, two, three.
We got to give a history lesson on film.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you
I,
take a picture and you take out your camera and don't be in the you know your dark room, that sunlight will just destroy your pictures or they'll come out
yep.
blurry and stuff.
Hmm.
He don't know the pain of that we had to go through.
No, I know. I mean, you couldn't take a picture and look at the screen and say, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna retake that." It's like you take a picture, you get them developed, or you develop yourself, especially if it's black and white, which I did my own developing. And I thought I took a great picture. Here I looked at it, I'm like, I missed the moment. I just missed the moment, you know. So
Hmm.
to be a film photographer, you really got to know what you're doing. Not like today, you could just hold the camera, just boom,
Hmm.
and you know you're gonna catch a moment because you took 500 pictures in 1 second. You know?
Yep. And then you take a picture and then you send it to CVS or whatever. It took a few days or maybe a week, and then you get it
Yes.
back and you find out all your pictures are messed up and you still have to
Oh
pay
yeah.
for them.
Oh.
It's like,
Well, I loved it, and they still have it for weddings. They have disposable cameras.
mm,
Pretty boy, you should see them. I know you. I know they still have them. So they put at least 3 cameras on each table. You should see some of the pictures that the bride and groom get back.
mm,
Couple, they're like, oh my god. People go into the bathrooms, they start taking pictures of their butts and this and
yeah.
that. It's like, like, why would you do that? It's for their wedding album that they want to put together, you know.
Uh-huh.
But some people take some really great pictures for them. Then some just they go up the wall, you know. That's the alcohol. Take it off in the bin, you know.
Right.
All right, let's get ready to stuff our turkey.
Okay. And then DJ Pretty Boy says, MM is in my team and he has an apple. And then he asked what is film. And I see Chin Chillin has made it he made it in
Hello,
just under the
Chinchilla.
wire. Hey yo, I'm back from organizing my equipment. That's what I gotta do. Cause my stuff is still thrown together from my wedding I did in October. So I have to really go. Actually, I gotta organize my storage unit and put everything back in order. Cause right now it's kind of like junky.
Remember a few months ago, I told you I ordered 2 new seats because I lost the last one I had.
Hmm.
Guess what? I lost one of the stools already. I'm like, how the heck did I lose it? I did.
Mm.
So I'm down to 1 stool. So I'll be placing another order for 2 stools. Once I wait for them to go on sale because they are comfortable. They're set up nice and high. I can't believe I lost it.
Don't tell me you have to go and get a. I thought you said you was gonna get an Apple tag.
I have them. I didn't put it on it.
Oh.
It was when you start doing so many different events, you're here, you're there. Like the one night I did a wedding, and then the next one I had to get up and do another event.
Mm.
So you're thinking, okay, did I have it here? Did I have it there? Did you call up the one venue? No. Call up the other place? No, but ain't here. You don't know if the cleaning staff walked off with it. What?
Mm-hmm.
Some venues do their own cleaning, but then some have a cleaning staff coming in. So don't know what happened to it again. No clue.
I see the young ones is hating on our nostalgia stories.
Oh yeah. Hey, where's the troll at?
Oh, he's on vacation.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because he wasn't on Buddy's show yesterday either.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
All right, so let's head on out because we started late, so we got. I don't see the number. Oh, we at 1 hour and 50 minutes, so we got 10 minutes. So we should make it under there. So if you haven't joined our Facebook group page, you can join it by either. It's easier to type in CUEITUP DJ Podcast in the search engine and join our Facebook private group or public group, or you can type in this long URL code. And again, also posted by blog post from what we had talked about last week with bridal shows, and then you can find the ebook there. Also, you can join DJ Mikey Mike at DJ Mikey Mike on Twitter, Facebook, and at DJ Mikey Mike 45 on his Instagram page. And then you can follow me at HitmanDDub on all of my socials. And then we have this thing called the DJ Collective Network, where it's one culture and many voices. And on those shows, the views and opinions expressed during the DJ Collective Network primetime shows are those of the individual hosts and guests of that show, and also the people in the chat. They do not necessarily reflect the views or official stance of the different shows of the DJ Collective Network as a whole, its affiliate, or production partners. Viewer and listener discretion advised. So welcome to our primetime DJ lineup, a weekly schedule of live stream shows built for DJs by DJs. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, we got the knowledge, the stories, and inspiration to help you level up. To start us all off, on Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. For every DJ chasing dreams, no matter the odds, it's your time to spend with DJ Cool Thing. Then on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch, join Buddy and his weekly guest panel of DJs for unfiltered conversations that matter. It's the DJ Roundtable with Buddy from TBM Productions. And if you missed the live broadcast or the live stream, you could see the rebroadcast every Monday at 1 o'clock on Buddy's channel, which is at TBM Productions DJ1, his YouTube channel. And then on Wednesday is the DJ Biz School with Sean, DJ Night Owl. And lately he's been busy making photo booths, the beta booth. So if you're looking to add some serious wow factor to your events, check out the beta booth from Photo Booth Direct Club. It's got upgraded lighting and wiring, a mirrored faceplates that guests love, and it even comes in a rolling luggage style case. So setup is a breeze. The best part, with our code CUEITUP, you save $350. That means you get it for just $1,645. Head to photoboothdirectclub.com and grab yours now. And also right now he's running a Black Friday sale. I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but here's his Black Friday sale.
Introducing the Black Friday event you've been waiting for. Photo Booth Direct Club is offering an exclusive, limited time opportunity to elevate your business. Experience the precision engineering of the beta booth, featuring upgraded lighting, enhanced internal wiring, and a polished mirrored faceplate designed to captivate your guests. With its sleek, luggage-style rolling case, transportation and setup have never been easier. Or choose the complete Photo Booth Direct Club Starter Package. This professional bundle includes the premium photo booth shell, a dedicated printer stand, and a dual-sided black and white tension fabric backdrop. a $3,200 value, available now for only $2,500. And for members of the CUEITUP community, an additional $350 discount is available with promo code CUEITUP, bringing your total to just $2,150. Visit photoboothdirectclub.com today. Enhance your brand, expand your services, transform your events.
It's funny how he says cue it up. He reminds me of the way Stewie what's the Peter Griffin show? The
Oh boy.
Family Guy? Yeah, Family Guy.
Family Guy.
Yeah.
I'm so bad with shows. My wife would boom, boom, boom. Me, I'm like, brain part.
Yeah, the way he says cool Whip.
Yeah.
So that's how he says cue it up.
Cue it up.
It's like he has a British accent a little. And
That is
again,
myself.
again, you can use our Cue It Up discount code and get $350 off the single beta booth, photo booth, or in conjunction with your Black Friday sale. And then on Thursday, it's the Cue It Up DJ podcast with me, the HitmanDDub, and djmikiemike. And we go live every Thursday at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on my YouTube channel at the HitmanDDub. And then we also have the Start to Spin DJ podcast that also airs at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time with DJ Pretty Boy and DJ Shay on their channel at LaRockus Inc. And then we have Kevin. You can see him live on the KJ Chill Room karaoke chat with Matt and Eric. And they meet live on Mondays at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on djntv.com/KJ Chill. And then they show the rebroadcast Sunday evening on the Disc Jockey News Network TV on YouTube. And then we have @_DJ Reese _. He's a DJ that deals with DJing in the corporate events. And he has a podcast called Recreate the Vibe Podcast. So make sure to remember to like, share, and subscribe to all of our channels. And our fade out message is, as you fill your plates tomorrow, remember to fill your life with gratitude. So I hope everyone have a great Thanksgiving. And then those that don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you have a great week. Because remember, the more you share your gratitude, the stronger your set becomes.
Well, I'd like to wish everybody a blessed, happy, and safe Thanksgiving. I know here in America, United States, we celebrate Thanksgiving. There's other countries that we may be reaching that don't celebrate it. So this is our thanks to coming into our show and watching us weekly, or just happen to stop in tonight. And hopefully you'll come back again.
Yep. And don't forget, even after the show ends, you can leave comments in the description section. And also tell us, what kind of shows do you want us to do next? What topics do you want us to cover? And also, if you want to join the show live, you can just also message us, and then we'll make it happen. So with that said, I think we're at our 2-hour mark. So remember, before it's time to spin, you got to first cue it up. So have a great weekend. I hope you see you all next week. Take care, stay blessed, and make sure you go out there and crush those gigs.
Remember, practice and enjoy also.
I'ma rise like the sun while the world still sleeps. Scouring the sights looking for new leads. Marathon gigs with no in between. Your worth is from a rear view they seen. They wanna party, but I'm battling fatigue, chasing passion while my mental is still out on leave. It's an everyday hustle, so respect the DJ life. We make it look easy, but the pressure's tight. DJs dwell. Clubbing is a struggle like it's all I've got. Set it up, break it down, travel to the next spot. Ambitions, the engine stay sharp like a tool. Revving through my gigs, power drinks is fuel. It's an everyday hustle, we'll respect the DJ life. We make it look easy, but the pressure's tight. Pressure, cue up the pressure. The pressure, pressure, cue up the pressure. Pressure, pressure, cue up the pressure. The pressure. Cue up the pressure.